Hello, my Generation XAbs peeps. Today I want to talk to you guys about relationships and dating. No, I'm not an expert, but I do want to talk about certain things that I've learned along the way, and I'm hoping that with the information I shared with you, you'll be able to make some healthy, good decisions that'll help you in a long-term relationship or even in the short-term relationships. So if you're new here, my name is Adam. This is Generation XAbs. This is the channel for people that are 40, 50, 60 plus that are looking to either get into shape or want to stay in shape and want to live a long, healthy, strong life. So I've been watching all these videos about how to lose weight, and they talk about, oh, whenever you lose weight, you're gonna be a lot trimmer, you're gonna be getting a lot more attention from women, lean is law, and you gotta eat this certain way, you gotta count your calories, you gotta get so much protein in. They talk about all these different things that you can do to physically improve your appearance, but they never stop to talk to you about where are you mentally, like psychologically, what can you do to improve yourself, so that way whenever you do lose the weight and you start meeting women or meeting men, are you ready for a relationship? Have you decided what do you want in a relationship? Do you want to be in a long-term relationship? Do you want to bounce around, which is fine, or do you just want to find that one and settle down? Especially some of us guys are a little bit older, we don't like the hangovers, so we don't like to do the shots all night and wake up feeling like crap anymore. Damn hangovers the last 3 days. Whenever I first got into this relationship that I'm in, we've been together now for nearly 9 years. And at the beginning, I was in a situation where I was going to react to it, and I wasn't sure how to react to it. So I jumped on YouTube, I punched in the question, what do I do for this? And this video came up by Coach Corey Wayne. Coach Corey Wayne has a book called The 3% Man. We'll get back to that in a second. And so Coach Corey Wayne said, hey, in this scenario, take a step back and give it 24 hours and determine if whether or not this is the hill you want to die on. Is it worthwhile? So I went ahead and took his advice, and I had a great night, and we're still together to this day. So if you've never heard of Coach Corey Wayne or his book, The 3% Man, it's an awesome book. Now, a lot of decisions that I've made in my past, whenever it comes to dealing with different scenarios in a relationship, were based on lack of knowledge and the wrong mindset. So I was raised without a father in the home. I was raised by my boys, and half of them didn't have fathers in their home. So we didn't have male figures to, give us, guidance to help us make good decisions whenever it comes to getting into relationships, and whenever you are in a relationship, how to respond to different situations. So with my lack of knowledge, I had in the past relationships made poor decisions on how to react to different scenarios. So after reading, actually I didn't read it, I listened to his audiobook, The 3% Man by Coach Corey Wayne. I listened to it 3 times. You're supposed to read it 15 times. It changed my perspective and the way that I thought about things, and the way I reacted to things. So if you think that you're always in the right and your state of mind is the right one, you really got to stop and take a step back and reflect. And if you think you don't need this book because maybe you're raised, with a father in the home, or you think you got it figured out, or you're already in a relationship, I think that you need to give this book a try, because this book will actually get into a lot of ins and outs, different things, different parts or point in your relationship where how you should be acting, as far as making sure that you're giving your partner attention, making sure you're staying in the masculine and she's in her feminine, keeping it fun, and also of course how to react to different women that have different desires as far as it comes to relationships. So highly recommend it. You can get the ebook for free on Kindle, and again, it's called 3% Man by Coach Corey Wayne. So it's great and all that you're getting into shape, and you're into the, I guess they call it the body game. How many people you can body or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Hey, now you're gonna be able to choose from different partners. You're gonna have a lot of dating opportunities, so you're gonna be in a state of abundance. And that's the way you gotta think whenever you're gonna go start dating all these different people. You gotta think, all right, what's the rush? There's so many of them. I need to take my time and learn about who these people are. What are their interests? Do they match mine? Do their standards match mine? Do they want to be eating out fast food all the time, or do they like to eat healthy at home? Do they want to be out drinking all night, or do they prefer to get a good night's sleep and enjoy the day? You know, do they want to spend time together exercising? Or, you know, you got to find those, figure out whether or not these people are going to be a good match for you, so that way you can have a long, healthy relationship where there's tranquility in the home and you can continue pursuing a healthy life without interruptions or complications. So that, and then also another thing I learned along the way is you choose the person who you want to date or be in a relationship with. Don't let them choose you, because if they come running after you and then eventually it seems like you find yourself running away from them. One thing that I've noticed is whenever a woman chooses a guy, is that more than likely they choose you because you're seen as a target, a soft target. So once they choose you, then they start trying to mold you into the way that they want you to be. You do not want that to happen. You want to continue being you, and also continue being the person who you become. So don't let them pick you. You pick them, and you don't change. You hold your standards to a higher level, and you want to make sure that they meet your standards, not that you're meeting their standards. Because now that you've lost all the weight, now you got a new diet, now you got a new lifestyle, you want to make sure you don't change that and you keep that, because that's what's going to keep you healthy. So those are the things that I wanted to share with you guys. Be sure that you're ready to be in a relationship. Check to see if you want to be in a relationship or what kind of relationship you want to be in. Have you worked on yourself? Have you stopped to reflect and determine whether or not you're the issue in a relationship? That's why you're single now. Don't let them choose you. You choose them. And check out Coach Corey Wayne's book, 3% Man. You're going to learn a lot from it. You're going to get a lot of different perspective. You're going to enjoy the book, and be sure to listen to the ebook or read it 15 times. All right, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Be sure to hit the notification bell so that way you know when I upload another video. Also, hit the like button and support the channel. Check out the merch by visiting GenXAbs.com. We'll see you soon.